I'm going to go over Marvell on the 5-minute time frame. Trader Bryant is interested in this ticker, so I thought I would take a look at it again. It's been a little while. We ended the week at $235.81, down 3.07%. This is where we are. The middle of the trend takes us back to $243.11. This is one level of resistance and a potential take profit area. And if we make it to this level, we will also close out this gap that formed on Friday, July 10th. To the north side of the middle of the trend, the baseline takes us to 2 standard deviations. That is 254.82. Down the road, we are looking at roughly 260.77. And at 4 standard deviations, $266.78. To the south side takes us to -2 standard deviations, and that is 231.16. I will expect a bounce off of this line, but if we continue to bleed out, the next level I'm looking at would be 225.34. This is a potential buy-in area as well as a potential stop-loss area. And below that, down the road, $219.27. I've already marked out this gap that closed to the downside on Friday at roughly 232.15. We went up and then we just closed it, and that started on Wednesday. So that was a quick little gap fill. Congrats if you made some money there. And then this gap closed as well. We gapped down, so we filled it to the upside at 249.31. Now the 1-year price target on this is now 262.17, which represents another 11.18%. Oops. Command Z and Z, I'm not sure. Oh, let's move the line here. I need to mark this out. Okay, I have to turn off the magnet. It's getting wonky, but let me do this first. 262.17, and I like to put all my price targets in white to color code everything at a quick glance. It's easy to tell. So that is the target. And I'll show you this on the daily in just a moment. So when we are up here on the way down, this turns into support on the way down. But we kind of bled through and then we bounced off of that line back up. This gap, as I mentioned, also closed right there. Or did I? I think I did. But we have other gaps to the south side to keep in mind because we bled out the last time I looked at this, but that's to be expected because we were at a key level. This gap is still going to haunt us to the south side. So if you like to go short, 219.74. And this gap at 288.98 has already closed out. And that closed on Tuesday, June 16th. That opened up on Monday, so a 1-day gap. And I forgot to delete that price target that I already marked out. That was at 316. Oh, and this is where we were previously. So we were at resistance, fell back down, made another run for it, and we've been all over the map. And this has also moved around, as you can see. Now let's flip this over to the daily. Option R. All right, it's been a while again since I looked at this. So we were here at resistance. All right, so your spidey senses should tell you we hit this key level at resistance here. Oh, let's see. All right, so I'm going to walk down that line here. Here, that's resistance. We went up to the next leg, did not make it to 4, and then fell back down. Let's do this. So we are here. Oops. To grab it at a certain spot right here. So the range is going to be 269.09, and to the south side, that takes us back to the middle of the trend, 186.46 down the road. So what happened here? We had to quite a run up here, but we pulled back. Let me turn off my magnet because it is getting wonky. So 308 down to, here, let me just do this. Coordinates 308 is the last time I looked at this. 308.88, and today we are at 235.81. That is a 23% drop. All right, and then we could obviously drop even more, but in the overall big picture, we're here. This is the target according to the analysts, and then I just gave you the price target after that, and then we're looking at retracing 311.15, and then beyond that 351.71. Let's take a look at this. Oh, and the RSI is still going down on the daily. Let's look at this on the weekly, the RSI only. Okay, this is telling you there's going to be a sell-off right here. We are at resistance. Anything above 70, overbought. Just think of overbought as resistance. 70 and 30, I know I'm going to expect something. You cannot keep running without consolidating, and we did it here as well. And what did I see for the daily? Let me go back to the daily. Yeah, the daily going down after we hit this area. So that's to be expected. Are we going to bleed out all the way to here? Maybe, and then reverse. So then that we would go down, maybe hit this line, and then go back up again. Yeah, Trader Marat and I looked at this. Let's see, where is the... Oh, at 62. Oh my gosh. He alerted me to this at 62.87. Amazing. Oh, this is a price target, which I marked out in pink, but I have color-coded everything differently now. So let me turn that pink into white. That's my price target. All right, that is it for Marvell. And Bryant also is interested in MU. I will do